Hello everyone. I just made it back from a couple of weeks of vacation and I'm completely out of shape. Well, fair enough, I took my travel cello with me, but I didn't have time to practice on daily basis. I would like to share the way I'm warming up. I'm bringing myself back to shape. One way would be to go over all the familiar scales or concert pieces. But another way I would like to recommend you is to go over three quite basic but extremely effective exercises. First is long bow exercise. In order to do it, we just need to choose a string, say D string, and try playing one bow stroke as long as we can. It will work like this. We don't have to break a world record, but we just need to make it fairly long, still keeping decent sound quality. Opposed to trying to play down bow for 1 minute, barely touching the string and making squeaky sound. So again, I think 10, 15, 20 seconds for one bow stroke would be enough. And once you do several bow strokes like this, down bow, you can try up bow. And I would choose another string, in this case G string. Again, times 5, 10, 20, whatever your endurance is. And then to finalize it, you can play using several strings. Say you start with the D string and you play the up bow note on the A string, like this. Just after doing it a few times, I feel that I'm in much better control of my bow. Now, the second exercise, basic check up of what's going on with the left hand. We will play all the notes in the first position. You can play 2 notes per bow, and we'll start from open D string, then using first, second, third, and fourth finger, and in a reverse order. It will work this way. Try to be consistent with the shape of your fingers. Avoid lifting them too far from the fingerboard. And once you feel that your intonation is under control, then you can play it a little bit faster. And of course, you need to try it on other strings, for instance, C string. And finally, the exercise number 3, shifts. We need to try to eliminate any kind of hesitation. And usually when we make a shift, we prefer to hear what's going on between notes. When we sing, sometimes we can hear the slide between notes. And when we play, we often forget about this vocal nature of playing on the string instruments. That means to make it more confident and to make us to feel more comfortable, it's a good idea to slide at least a little bit between the notes. I will start with the first finger and I will make a shift from the first to the fourth position. I'll start on the D string, from E to A. Now from the second finger, F, to second finger B flat. Then from the third finger F sharp to third finger B. And then fourth finger from G to C. The speed of the shift is up to you to choose. You can make it much slower, like this. Or much faster, barely noticeable. Once you figure out the best speed for you, you can play a variation of this exercise, going from the first finger to the second, from first to third, from first to the fourth, like this. Of course, the same will work for all other instances. For instance, I can change the string and do it on the A string and go from the fourth finger to different fingers. Say 4-1, 4-2, 4-3, 4-4. That will work this way. Thank you for watching. See you soon.